It's time I tell you a story.
A story! So glad I brought some crickets.
Rafiki, keep going.
The story about a prince who would come to be known as Scar and an orphan named Mufasa. Two brothers who set off on a dangerous journey to find a new home and a new family.
Why are you following us?
I was hoping to find my pride.
My name is Mufasa.
I'm Sarabi.
My name is Taka. He's going to start a new kingdom. Come with us. You don't have anyone.
She does indeed have someone.
That's Zazu, my scout. Don't eat him.
You heard her. Do not eat me.
Jamaal Finkley, BlackTree TV. Gentlemen, what a great time to see y'all right back again together. Like let's get into that part first. Like, how was this workflow going from Genius and we are working on these two projects at the same time, or like how did that work out?
We actually met for the first time when we were doing The Lion King.
Yeah.
And the first time we met in person was Genius MLKX.
In Atlanta.
In Atlanta, Georgia, which became our home for more or less 6 to 7 months. And Atlanta really loved on us, really embraced us, and gave us a home, and the perfect home to tell that story.
I know, like, actors, like, in their career, they end up working with actor again sometime, but just being that close vicinity, having two projects, does it feel like you have developed even more of a connection, or know each other's cues and vibes a little bit more?
Oh, 1,000%. Honestly, I always tell this to Aaron. I was like, in some way, it was like we were meant to meet each other in this time. Like, we're born in '94. Lion King came out in '94. We're like 3 weeks apart. The Mufasa Scar thing, the MLKX thing. It's like, I think, in some ways, you need that type of brother, that type of like person to kind of rely on and look to. And God put us together for a reason, so that we can kind of support each other and champion each other in this season. And we're 30 years old, and we're into this next decade of our lives, and I'm grateful to have him.
100%. I echo that entirely, and I share that sentiment. That's my brother right here, for sure.
We're trapped. What do we do?
Get ready to run!
I never signed up for this.
We have come to rule without mercy.
This was a bad idea!
And also, I mean, I've looked at your IMDb, and I haven't seen any voice work as far as like animated series or anything. And I know by playing Malcolm and Martin, y'all had to do the diction and the cadence and everything. But did y'all learn more about your talent, your skills as y'all had to do this voice work for Mufasa and Taka? Like, is it performing without your physical? Like, did that teach you anything more about your talent or the scope of your range?
100%. It was a unique challenge in the best way. Kelvin puts it really articulately. He likened it to being on stage, doing a play in the theater, because in the context of a play, you get to revisit scenes. You get to spend extended periods of time with characters, and we got to do the same with this. We revisited scenes a number of times, and each time we had a deeper understanding of the character, we had a deeper understanding of the scene itself, and in certain moments we had a more context, because we now were revisiting the scene and the animation had finally appeared, so we could now see how the animation team envisioned the lion portraying this particular emotion or feeling that they were experiencing. So it was definitely a new experience for me, the first time I've ever done animation, like you said, and I would definitely like to continue to explore in the future.
Now, you're a Leo. I mean, you're right at the beginning of Leo, July 23rd. So the lion roar must have been easy for you or something. Like, it's naturally in you, right? Like,
listen, I think I connected with also Scar or Taka in that way because he wants to be the center of attention. And that is the quality of the Leo, but I had to suppress that, and so did Taka. But yeah, I definitely was like, in some ways, I was excited to do this particular movie. I'm a big Disney guy. I love all the Disney films, and I was like, this one felt like destiny. So I'm really proud to be able to be a part of this one and voice my guy, the underdog. That's how I feel.
I know, like, the origins of this story, if you look back, it's like goes to Sundiata and Kiata in the Mali Empire when he's the Lion Prince. There's a whole bunch of mythology in this story. But what was your favorite, this last question, your favorite origin story? Just grow, I mean, do y'all have a favorite origin story that could have been Iron Man or Winter Soldier or anything else that y'all have seen that, because this is basically the origin story of Lion King.
Right.
I'm thinking, go ahead.
I'm thinking too. I mean, I feel like we, in some ways, have played an origin story that is iconic. It's the Martin Luther King and Malcolm X story. Like, they were underdogs in the community, and they suddenly rose to the occasion and with intelligent grit and just a profound understanding of what it means to be human and understanding of what humanity means to people.
And a beautiful relentlessness in pursuing what they believed was right. And they stood on that. I think that's the answer right there.
Yeah, that's great, man. This really feels like fate, man. Your careers, as you put it, and I can't wait to see y'all just keep rising and keep shining and keep doing these great performances. Thank you for your time.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
I need that BlackTree
Thank you, man.
TV.
Thanks, man.
I need that BlackTree TV. I need that BlackTree TV. BlackTree TV.